Hello, hello. It's Wacky Wednesday. I'm going to get things set up here. My second camera. All my donation information. Oops. Hello, Milky Way. Yes, happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. And I did receive your donation too. Hello. Leonita? I'm not sure how to say your name. Welcome. All right, Miss Milky Way, I do have a donation from you. Thank you. I'm looking at your first question. All right, let me grab my cards. And Leonita, if you are interested in getting reading, these are paid readings here. And I could get you on the list. I do have a couple of questions ahead of you if you'd like to donate. But it wouldn't be too long. All my information scrolling across the bottom of the screen and in my description. All right, so first question I've got here is Joe's current feelings. Thank you guys for clicking like. Appreciate it. All right, Joe's current feelings for Katarina, please. Joe's current feelings. Joe's current feelings for Katarina. Joe's current feelings for Katarina, please. Joe's current feelings for Katarina. Joe's current feelings for Katarina. Actually, I just thought of something. I wanted to change the background. Oh, it's this one? Which is the one? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh. Like we're out here in the galaxy. All right. Joe's current feelings for Katarina. Joe's current feelings for Katarina. Joe's current feelings for Katarina. Okay, we got the fox, the tower, the book, the garden, the letter, the writer, and the child. I am getting here about it's risky to let someone in. Oh, someone comes to you for a conversation. Okay, we do have that here. However, The fox always comes up. Yeah, the fox is like, well, you know, a fox can be very cunning. Selfish is usually how it shows up for me. Selfish. But somebody, okay. Somebody comes to you for a conversation, but it's all about what's useful for them. So it may even be by internet, social media. Well, this can be internet. Let me see here. But there's I think some of your feelings are coming up in this because I'm getting as well about, or this could even just be spirit telling you it's risky to let someone in. You got to, in order to protect your peace, boundaries have got to be set. And this is the tower in the book is about using your intelligence here to control what becomes public. To make something public. What? So that can be communication that's like in the media. So it could even, like when I say media, social media. Yeah, I'm preparing myself to end it. Okay. Um, it's it's like being overwhelmed by the truth. And that's a lot, I think, how you're feeling as well. Yeah, the internet is showing up here. I don't know. Oh, and also about you using your intellect here, your knowledgeableness, your good education. This is more seems more geared for you really than him, except for this coming to you for a conversation. And when they do come to you for a conversation, it's for selfish reasons. Okay, it's for what they can what benefit they can get. Um, yeah, beginning of change. Okay. I think this kind of is overwhelming. Showing up here is overwhelming. Um, I feel like he may even think that this is just I think he feels like it's like he's just playing around. Uh, yeah, he's just playing around. So I don't know if this communication coming by the internet. Of course, that can be a lot of things, right? Um, that can be email. It can be I would even include text. I mean, in that, I know it's not necessarily internet, but I think this person is probably going to contact you, and that's where you'll need to, use your head here. Yeah, it could be social media or an app that we communicate through. Okay. Um, this guy, okay, and he also, I do want to put this out here as well about like I was saying that cunning, with the fox. He's trying to get into a top position by trickery, like tricking you. So just beware of that, okay? Okay, next question. All right. What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 4 weeks? What's coming towards Katerina at work for the next? You can totally see that. Okay. What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 4 weeks? He's not even trying that hard to make fall in love. This is not good enough. Yeah. Crossroads. Mice. Anchor. The lady. The key. The birds. Okay. And the child. I see you like having. Actually, you could be kind of excited about new opportunities at work. There's a lot going on at the same time, looks like, for you. Yeah, trying to get like multiple tasks. I'm sure you usually have multiple tasks, but it's, um, so maybe something's even beginning, something new's beginning at work. And I don't know if you maybe got your hands kind of in a lot of things at work, so you just got a lot of different things, but you're inexperienced. Let's see, with the child and the mice. Okay, what? Okay, the child and the mice. I'm getting something about taking things which really belong to others without realizing it's wrong. What the heck? This is something at work. To take things from others without realizing it's wrong. Yeah, you do have a lot going on. Okay. Um, and I don't know that that's necessarily you doing that, but to take things from others without realizing it's wrong. That may make sense later. It's like maybe somebody's like there's a lot of indecision, exhausting indecision. Maybe you have just so much going on, it's hard to make a decision. What's that work? I see you a little stressed. Oh, someone's choice is taken from them. Okay. Someone's choice is taken from them. And then also somebody takes something without knowing that it's wrong. So I someone's choice is taken away from them. And someone is taken away without realizing it's wrong. I don't know what the heck this is saying, but this is something at work. Maybe it'll make sense later. I don't think it's anything, really it could be such a small little thing. You know how the Lenormand is. It's very specific. So what may seem like a big deal, it's just one little thing. It's like, oh, that's what it meant. It's the way this child shows up. I don't know if like maybe there's people there that like have kids, so I don't know if they get special treatment or something, possibly. Um, I don't know. I could be way off on that, but because this child here, I know you don't have children, but if this is relating to a child, there could be someone at work, who has a child, and that child, because they have a child, they have to like multitask, and they have to, I don't know, it's harder to work certain hours or something like that, and like in some way that might take away from you. I don't know. Keep me updated. I don't know if does that sound like anything that could happen? I mean, this is future, right? This is not happened yet, but in the next 4 weeks. Or even an assistant, I guess. So you know what I mean? Oh, well, I can't do that. I got my kids. I got to do this with my kids. So it like may put more on you. I don't know. All right. So how do your assistants? Yes, could be my coworker who would probably dump her task on me. Okay. Okay, good. There's something like that. which takes away stuff from you. And the coworker probably doesn't see it as wrong because, I mean, I could see a person not seeing that as wrong because people really don't, but it actually is. It actually is. You know, you don't get special treatment just because you have kids, but some people think they do. So, anyhow. All right. How do Katarina's assistants see her? How do Katarina's assistants see her? How do Katarina's assistant? Whoa. How do Katarina's assistants? Uh-oh. Yeah. How do Katarina's assistants see her? How do Katarina's? And it reminded me when I was a supervisor, I had this one gal who had kids. I mean, most of my employees did have kids, but she was gone all the freaking time, you know, and people were always picking up her slack. And she'd be like, well, my kids, you know. And other people had kids too, you know, but they were making other arrangements. Or, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, back to the question. I remember that. Having that conversation with her, like, well, you know, I realize that, but you do need to know when you're gone, other people are doing your work and you're behind because you're gone as well. Anywho, okay, how do Milky Way's assistants see her? How do Milky Way's assistants see her? How do How do Milky Way's assistants see? All right, let's see what we have here. All right, we have the house, the side, the tree, the fish, the anchor, the coffin, and the man. Oh, geez. Why do we have a man here? What the hell is this? This is about work? Okay. Okay. I think there's something here about tradition, not doing something traditionally, like giving up a specific tradition. And I feel like there's a man here, and I think which is a natural ending with a man. Maybe with this man, the traditions were given up. But it's like we're looking at an efficient plan. So I think they're seeing you as making some kind of plan, maybe not doing things the same way as maybe this man, which but I think is actually positive here. Um, because they feel like cutting away stuff that's too much. So I don't know, did you I think they're thinking maybe the way you're doing things is more efficient. The way you're doing something. Somehow there's a man involved. I don't know, but I'm getting a natural ending with a man. So, and then a stable financial situation, gaining a foothold in the business world. I could see how this could relate to Joe too, but I'm reading it like work. Um, growing business. So if that doesn't make sense with your assistants, I could see this another way. Um, I think they think you have down to earth values and you do work on something very steadily and diligently without stress or pressuring yourself. You're very secure in your job. I don't know what this man's doing here. It's like, what the heck? There is something to do with a man, but I think he's gone. Possibly. Are you there, my dear? Does that make any sense? I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, maybe you had to step away for a minute. All right, guys, donations are open. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know if you heard that, if it made sense. I don't know. The spirit lately has been, throwing out stuff about Joe when you ask about career. So I was like, I don't know if this is supposed to be about him. Because there's a man there. It's like, who is this man? I cannot stand when a man shows up in a career reading. Thank you, dear. I did receive your donation. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, what is your question? Okay, the connection. Where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 3 weeks, please? Where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 3 weeks? Where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 3 weeks, please? Where's the connection? Uh-oh. Where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 3 weeks? Child, the lady, lilies, the bouquet, the man, the scythe, and the rider. Okay. I think we are going to have some kind of visitor. I do see a visit or an invitation. It's like I do see sexual advances. To invite a man or I don't know who's inviting who here. But I do see some kind of social visit for like well, we got the lilies in the center, okay? So that's the sexual card. And I'm pretty sure in this reading that's what it's referring to. But the scythe is with it. All right, let me see here. So, okay. Oh my gosh, invitation to have sex. Okay, now I've read this synergy before. Um, we got compliments or flattery regarding sex. There could even be some kind of like love letter. Uh, however, I am also getting ending a sexual relationship. So I think you, let me see here with the child on the side, but I don't think it's going to go down. Um, yeah, and naivety might get you hurt. That's you, Katerina. Naivety might get you hurt. Don't get hurt in a sexual relationship. I'm also getting hurt in a sexual relationship. So, um, growing urgency, growing danger. Good Lord. So, it's like, I don't know, kind of pushy here. Something happens extremely quick. Everything happens so quick. But I do think that with the rider and the bouquet, that's some kind of visitor who's actually invited themselves. We're getting a lot of flirting and complimenting and just um, and then here's him, Mr. Suave here. Look at you're both the the more sexual cards, both of you here. Man who is invited on a visit. He is handsome. He is groomed. Um, to visit a man, to flirt, flatter with a man. Okay, so um, I see you being hurt over this sexual relationship, and there it does appear to be another visit, another sexual advance, invitation to have sex. I I want to say that you're going to, but I don't necessarily have that here, that you're going to say no. Um, I would highly advise it though, because it just gets you further involved. Um, Jasmine, you can donate for a reading, my dear. Does it look like he'll be the one ending the relationship? I, I just see him wanting sex, hon. Um, I don't really see an ending of a relationship. I see an invitation to. This is the next. Well, I don't really. I'm not seeing a breakup in these cards. I'm seeing coming over visiting, wanting to have sex, and you're getting hurt. Now, so that makes me think that you're going to agree to have sex. So, I mean, it's up to you, dear. So, but I don't see these cards are not showing me anybody ending the relationship. There's no ending in these cards. Okay. There's hurt and pain, which is not good. I wouldn't even entertain a conversation with him. It's going to cause you more pain, hon. All right, what are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? I was actually really disgusted with his behavior as I was reflecting on it. Yeah. What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina, please? What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? Yeah, what are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? Okay, we have the clover, coffin, the sun, the birds, the lady, the house, and the key. Keeping busy as a way to cope with grief. And superficial jokes and laughter. The house and the sun. Just like having fun while we're grieving something here. Like a way to find happiness after a loss. To have just to have confidence, to gain confidence, have a plan. It's got a plan here, obvious plan. To spend a day at home. A lot of risk taking. He's taking a risk here with you. And he's just not really, he doesn't really want to take any kind of rules or traditions seriously, as far as the conservative way things should be done. Getting a lot of I'm sure that he's in some kind of grief, and he's like, you are a way to keep him distracted, and also um, there's a like during times of grief, looking at the small joys of life might be what helps. So like while he's in some kind of grief, it's like all finding happiness after some kind of grief or losing something. Um, so no more marriage. I'm not seeing that here. I do have like celebration in the family, so that could kind of be along those lines. uh, he he kind of like talks. I'm getting that he like talks over you and doesn't listen to you. He also thinks you're a little difficult to assess because you're fickle. But that's exactly right. He doesn't listen to me. Oh, okay. So I don't know what this ending is or this loss here. But yeah, it's like finding, like he's keeping busy after some kind of loss with you. People do that when after breakups, they start messing around with someone else to distract themselves from pain. So they're not thinking about their ex or whatever, probably his ex. Yeah. So that's what I have, my dear. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you're probably gonna hear from him again, unless you block him. Okay. You're welcome, hon. You got another question? I want to officially end it when I do hear from him. Okay. Okay. All right. What is coming towards Katerina in the next 4 weeks? Okay. What can Katerina expect here in the next 4 weeks? What can Katerina expect in the next 4 weeks? What can Katerina expect in the next 4 weeks? Whoops. What can Katerina expect in the next 4 weeks? What can Katerina expect in the next 4 weeks? What can Katerina expect in the next 4 weeks? Okay. The lilies, the bouquet, there's that invitation to have sex. The stars, oh, we're reaching out for love and forgiveness. Social visits for selfish reasons. Sorry, I'm already reading everything. Okay, yeah, we're coming in hot. We're all, oh my. Like I was saying, there's that coming in hot here, jokes and laughter. Yeah, like I said, invitation to have sex. Like trust my friendliness. To reach out to someone hoping to get friendliness in return. Hey, Ravit, welcome. Yeah, all this complimenting your body and positive vibes. Oh my God, the positive, so optimistic about the future here. And you really got to take care of yourself during this time of stress and chaos. I think you're going to be very watchful, very alert, very nervous about all of this, him coming in hot like this. You're going to have a hard time when he comes in like this, hon, concentrating on what's important. You got to use your head because he's coming in hot here, and I just don't want you falling for it because you're going to have a hard time. This is why I think you should just block the man. You're going to have a hard time because it's going to be hard to like concentrate on what's important when all this is going on. And what is important is you respecting yourself. I think you trust yourself, though. I don't know. You're gonna be so conflicted when this comes in. It's like you want to trust them, but you're suspicious. You just, ugh. Ah! I mean the oh my, just so optimistic. Um, Revney, yes, with the donation, you certainly can. You hear me? Okay. Um, don't. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a fairy tale. I'm getting here something about maybe we've talked ourselves into some kind of fairy tale, um, like we're delusional. We in some kind of delusion, some kind of illusion, don't lose yourself in some kind of illusion is how it's come. That's the word, the illusion, delusion or illusion. Yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, here we come in. To make a lover happy, lover or sex makes me happy. Oh dear God. Great sexual enjoyment. Oh shit. I am so afraid you're gonna give in to this guy. But it's not my life. I'm just it kind of seems like it here. But this whole relationship is very superficial, okay? Just be aware of that. Yeah, I became delusional, but I think I see it clearly. Okay, well, I hope you see it clearly when he's touching you and we do well to just not talk to this man. He doesn't, he doesn't need any um, the best explanation for him is no contact. Yeah. Let's see. The body's needs have to come first. Oh my God. Yeah, it's just very much with the body. I don't know what he's doing here with the body, but um because we don't want our sense to go out the window here. That's there's a chance of this, you coming in physical um contact with him. Yeah, Yep, that's what I have for you. Okay. Exactly, but I kind of want to tell him off in person. Yeah, that's that ego. And when you're coming from ego, and that's where that comes from, is ego. That revenge, or I mean, I feel you, but don't forget who you are. You know, don't forget who he is and how he's manipulated you in the past, and he can easily do it again. I know I spent, oh my gosh, I've been away from that jackass for how many years now? 7 or so. And I had a reader tell me, oh, about a year ago, don't talk to that person again. He's liable to manipulate you. And here's me, but I want to reject him. We want to reject him. But and that's the word. She came right back to me and said, well, that's your ego. Your ego wants to reject him. But what I'm getting here is that you're liable to. He's going to manipulate you again. He's a master freaking manipulator. Now, this is my ex-husband. My ex-husband's a master manipulator. I don't know that Joe's a master manipulator, but I do know that he's been able to manipulate you for some time. So if you go with the soul, you just take, just know you don't need closure. You already had closure. The guy's, I mean, look what he's done, Yes, exactly. I also want to prove to myself that I won't be manipulated. Yeah, I know. It's that ego talking. I know the feeling. I get it. But we're not, it's not healthy to live out of the ego, right? I don't think it's uncommon to feel that way, though. Whoop. It's around here. Yes, I hear you. You're welcome, hon. You're welcome. I was shocked when I heard it too. I was like, oh my God, you're right. It is my ego. There's no reason in the world why I need to reject him or prove to myself other than my ego. It's like, oh my gosh, you're so right. So when he has been back to my house, and I just don't answer the door. Just don't answer the freaking door. And Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, Katerina. Good luck to you, hon. Keep me updated. Please. Be careful out there. No matter what you choose to do, be careful. Yeah. Well, his last time he came, he didn't even knock on the door. He just made a mess out in my yard. But I think because he knows I'm not going to talk to him. I mean, you can knock away all flipping night. You can knock till the cows come home. I ain't answered. I'll call the law probably. Anywho, you're welcome. You can tell I'm from the country. You can knock till the cows come home. All right, guys, donations are open. If you're interested in getting a reading, please let me know. I don't think I'll need to go till next week. Till I get all this stuff. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be going live next Wednesday, FYI. I'm going to go to a new moon meditation class or workshop. I'm not sure what it is. I won't be here though. FYI. Okay. actually, okay. I understand that reading. In the deck, I do understand. Oh. This is I don't even have my music on tonight, do I? I'm probably not going to stay on here too much longer if it's dead like this. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Guess I'll go ahead and throw my last call. Somebody. What was it? Yeah. Hello, Ashmir. How are you, dear? Welcome. This is not look good. Look at that. I love that. I love this. This is so awesome. Or the unconscious. There's something intuitive without a conscious. Mm. Mm. All right, I think I'm gonna head out of here. Well, I'll throw out my last call, but oh, Sabrina, you back, hon? Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just getting ready to throw out my last call, actually. Oh shoot! You just heard from Joe. He asked me what I'm doing. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Okay. Okay, and what was the question? Joe's current energy. Okay. Perfect timing. Yeah. I tell you, the Lenormand can be rather quick. Shoot, I can read something and it happens like the next minute. Within the next minute. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so what is his current? What is Joe's current energy towards Milky Way, please? What is Joe's current energy towards Milky Way? 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 Oh, hang on. I want to reshuffle because I dropped one of them. What is Joe's current energy towards Milky Way? What is Joe's current energy towards Milky? The mountain, the book, the anchor, the bear, the coffin, the house, and the lady. So, what's that? Oh, you got a pendulum question too? Okay. All right, so his current energy here, we got a powerful secret. What? There's grief here with the bear and the coffin. He sees this as a problematic situation with you. There's like some grief here. Okay, an inability to go through with ending something. Oh, it's time to end the silence, he says. It's time to start to move again. All involved know that something is over, but nobody wants to admit it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's not one to end this, even though he knows it's over. Everybody knows it's over, but nobody wants to admit it. Yeah, he probably messaged me because he's grieving his ex. Well, that I did get something here about a powerful secret. So I don't know what that is, but that could be that. It's over between me and him. Yeah, I'm getting that. It's like everybody here knows it's over, but nobody wants to admit it. Nobody wants to actually admit that, hey, we're over. Even though we feel it. So he's unable to end something with you. That's his energy. Like he's lost power. The loss of power. Yeah, it's influencing him. It's influencing him. I think this loss is, I don't think this is about the ex. I think this is about you. So he wants to end it with me? No, he wants to start it back up. even though he knows it's over. Like, so he can get power again. So I wouldn't say that he wants to end it with you. He wants to. He's not able to go through with it ending, even though he knows it's over. You know, kind of like you do, right? You both know that it doesn't work, but we're not gonna give up on it, even though we know it's not gonna work. It's like, because you don't want to admit it. I can't make it work or whatever. He feels confined, I think, by his family and his tradition, and I think he's wanting to make plans with you or something so he can have some kind of safety. I think he's wanting to make plans, like a routine. Sorry. I think, yeah, I think that's what he's trying to do. Safety as in knowing it's not over. Yeah, yeah, yes. Safety as in knowing it's not over yet. Like he's protecting a secret, okay? He doesn't he's protecting a secret from you. That's his energy towards you. Um yeah, he's unable. He wants his intention is to feel safe with you, as in that it's not going to be over. I need to check on that. Um, yeah, I think he's wanting the safety. Oh, you wanted to check. Okay, I'm like, what is she talking about? But I know what you mean. Okay. So, yeah, he's got to get back to feeling like he's, in got in power. So he wants to gain power and end it on his terms. No, honey, his power comes with, he doesn't feel power by ending it on his terms. He feels power by having you under his control, which would be giving in to him, going back to him, letting him treat you badly. letting him get by with stuff. That's what he wants. So he can be in control. So he doesn't have to take any responsibility. Just I can do whatever I want, and I still have Katerina. She's still part of my routine. I'm safe with her. I get what I want from her because I'm in control. Kind of thing. So he does not want to admit that it's over. Because then he didn't get what he wants. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this guy's a narcissist or not. Because I usually get that information from the tarot, and I don't really recall seeing that. But if this guy's a true narcissist, he'll never want it to be over. Ever. Like I mean, they always will come back. I don't know. I cannot verify this guy's a narcissist though, because I haven't really seen. I've seen a lot of narcissistic behaviors out of him, but I haven't like. I have certain cards I would want to see to say somebody's a narcissist because that's a pretty big deal. But I could definitely say he has narcissistic tendencies. You know, the gaslighting, the manipulation. Okay, so you had a pendulum question. Do my parallel still think that I'm soft? Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look here. Yeah. I'm careful on, that word gets thrown around a lot. The word narcissist gets thrown around a lot. And there's a difference between, a narcissist and a drunk. Like, I'm not saying this guy's a drunk, but I try to be careful about throwing around that word. Because not everyone, that does certain things is a full blown narcissist. But I would say he's definitely is in the running. Okay, so because if I had seen that this guy's a narcissist, Katerina, I would be I am already think you shouldn't have any contact with this guy. But the only way to deal with a true narcissist is no contact. I hear you. He is a drunk. Oh, he is a drunk. I've had like friends who, their husband's a drunk, right? And they're like, he's such a narcissist. Like, no, honey, just because someone's a drunk does not make them a narcissist. Now, narcissists can be drunks, but just because someone's a drunk doesn't mean they're a narcissist. And a narcissist, and they don't have to be drunk to be an asshole if they're a narcissist, a true narcissist. They don't need substances to, they're naturally psycho. They don't need substances. Anywho, I hope I'm making sense. I have a friend who, she just thinks that her man, he's a narcissist because he's an alcoholic. Okay. All right, let's look in the paralegals here. Yeah, this guy does it all sober. Yeah. Right. So, there's no, if they're like that sober, there's no hope for them. At least an alcoholic can go get sober. Anyways, okay. All right. Do Katerina's paralegals still think that she is soft? Do Katerina's paralegals still think she's soft? See, that's going to be hard to answer, Katerina. And same way with the Lenormand too, because you're asking about like a group of people, and some may think it, some may don't. So we need to really be specific. That's I get, especially with the pendulum. The pendulum doesn't know. It would tell you yes if one of them does, right? So is there anyone specific that you want to ask about? I just don't think, I think it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna answer that. Because it's more than one person, basically. Adria, okay. Does Adriana still think that Katerina is too soft? Does Adriana still think that Katerina is soft? I think we're getting a yes, hon. Yep. It's little, but we are getting a yes. I would say yes on that. Okay. Sorry, the pendulum's real particular. Okay, what secret is Joe protecting from me? Okay. Yeah. You're welcome, hon. Okay, what secret is Joe protecting from Katerina? What secret is Joe protecting from Katerina? What secret is Joe protecting from Katerina? What secret? 8:08 on the clock. I love that number. It's more of like a financial success number, but I love that angel number. Okay, what secret is Joe protecting from Katerina? What secret is Joe? Oh, that's interesting though, because he does want financial success. Okay, anyways, what secret is Joe protecting? I mean, who doesn't really? What secret is Joe protecting? All right, what secret is Joe protecting? Oh no. Hang on a second. Ugh, look awful tonight. Had a little bit of an issue here with the camera. I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and do this without the second camera, because I think this is probably going to be last reading. Okay, so we have the bear, the house, the mice, the crossroads, the garden, the tree, and the heart. Okay, what was your question again? What is Joe protecting from you? Diseases in the family. Okay. Betrayed love. Okay. The culture. Cultural choices. A very dominant family. He's exhausted all his options. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, he's exhausted all his options. His family, or something here about the family. Family has a powerful influence on you. And he has a very influential family and culture, which he has to belong. A sense of belonging dominates everything, and something has a very, I think his culture has a very big dominant influence on his vitality. You do show up here as, well, we've got the mice and the heart again, which is that being too soft-hearted where people think they can take advantage of us. Like he sees you like that. I can take advantage of her. But he's doing it like for his family. That you're an easy victim for being shortchanged or used because you're too soft. To betray your love, betrayed love, that he so he wants to reconcile with you. He has a very like traditional view on love. And to him, he kind of feels like love will come once familiarity is there. So he's very deeply rooted in his culture. Okay? He's very It's very deeply rooted in his culture or his group, and he makes his decisions based upon his family. There's something corrupt in the family and then when it comes to love, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, he's thinking love will come. Love will come. Um, okay. Getting drained by someone. Getting drained. Hmm. Oh no. Yeah, there's something here about he. I think Pendulum said that he has romantic feelings for me. Um, Honey, he can have all the feelings in the world for you. And if he doesn't treat you right, what does it matter? You know? Um, I mean, I'm just being real here. How a person feels is not even really important. It's, well, I shouldn't say it's not important, but it's their actions. Um, so that's what I have, my dear. So um, it's all about the family and his duty to the family or his culture. It's all about his culture and choices he's making in his culture. I mean, I I I do readings on my ex at times. I don't really anymore much because I don't like to waste my energy on him. It'd just be real quick, and I get that he loves me, but I don't give a shit because that's not the kind of love I want. Is that the kind of love you want? You know? Um, yeah, he's trying to net, if he's going to open up his paths, if he can, like, teamwork with you successfully. Okay? That's what I have, my dear. Sorry you couldn't see it, but I'm having issues with my camera again. Shoot, it's still not. Oh, maybe it'll work. No. I think sometimes people may love you as much as they can. Does that make sense? Like, that's what their idea of love is. Their idea of love may be different than your idea of love. So that's what I have for you. Are you still there? My dear. All right, I'm going to throw out my last call for donations. Or did I already do that? No, I'll go ahead and do it. Throw out my last call for donations. Keep me updated, girl. I don't know if you're still here. Okay. All right, I'm going to call it a night. I will be back Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye-bye now.